Hello everyone, how are you today? Hello, hello, how's everything?
Hello, teacher.
Hello,
Hi.
teacher.
Hello guys. Okay, my dear friends. I have a question about the activity you guys took last night, or well, were supposed to take. That is about the listening. Did it work for you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Lisette. So the video works.
Yes.
That's it. Okay, Natalia. So maybe I'm not sure if maybe it's your connection. Oh, Natalia is not in the meeting. I was I was trying to answer some questions to her related to it. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, let me show you our agenda. Let me tell you what's the plan for today. Okay. Wait a second, please. Okay. So today is our class 4 of this level B2.5. And this is the plan we have today. Okay. As always, well, not always, but usual, yes, as usual, I have our map to connect to what you guys were working on before in the previous blog, which was reading strategies for multiple choice questions. Yes, it's a very simple exercise, this one, that is for us to read a short text and you can use all the strategies you have for facing this kind of questions. Yeah, selecting the best choice. That is the warm up. And then we will introduce our topic of today that is meetings at work. Yeah, how productive they are. Yeah, so we're going to discuss this topic. We are going to answer some questions related to it. We will check out some vocabulary as well. We will watch a video, and based on the video, you guys will have 3 tags, very little text, don't worry. Yeah, so that's the way we are going to work on today. And we are going to be talking and giving our opinions, yeah, discussing the video. The video is kind of fun, so it's a cool activity. Questions about the plan, questions about what we have to do. Any comments, any questions?
No,
No?
teacher.
Okay, my dear friends. So this is a friendly reminder for you to work on Moodle, the listening exercise that we assigned last class, okay? I mean last night, yeah? Because then you guys accumulate all of them because today we also worked on one that was reading, so then you will have 2, yeah? The listening one from me yesterday, the one from Laura today reading, yes? And the idea is to finish them on time because as I told you, last night I was checking and 6 out of 14 is a lot. Yeah, 6 students did not work on the previous one. And I was, downloading the score very, very long time after I told you that I was going to do it. Yeah. So please work on them. Remember that's part of our classwork, and your classwork is 40%. And the idea is not to be at the end telling you, hey guys, you did not work on them, do it. No, because this time when we finish the cycle that is Thursday, um, we will have like very short time for finishing all the paperwork we have to do at the end of the cycles. We as teachers as well as you have also very strict deadlines for things. So every time we finish a cycle, we need to upload lots of things, reports for la gobernación, reports for our coordinators, reports for our director, yeah, everything related to the grades, everything, yeah. So that's why we have this time management, yeah, and please work on those instructions given. Okay. Well, my friends, let's work on the very simple multiple choice reading strategy exercise. And while you guys are doing that, I'm checking the attendance. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, friends. What do you have to do? Read the short text and answer the questions. The idea is that you guys use all the strategies, yeah, that may work for you when you are answering this type of questions. Yeah, if you need to discard, if you need to read the whole thing, I mean the whole question, if you need to trust your instincts, yeah. Okay, so there are 10 short texts and here you have 3 options. Okay, go ahead guys, tell me when you're done. Let's work on that. Gerson, oh Gerson, I just read your message. Thank you so much for telling me. I hope you are fine. I'm checking the attendance, guys. Jean-Claude,
Sure. Teacher.
yes,
Excuse
excuse me.
Teacher present.
Okay, thank you, Jean-Claude. Jessie,
Present, teacher.
okay. Brian,
Hi, teacher, I'm here.
okay. Andres, Andres, okay. Silvia,
Hi, teacher present.
okay, very good. Elkin,
Hi, teacher, present. Can you hear me?
yeah. Julian,
Hello, teacher present.
okay, very good. Jeanette,
Hi, teacher present.
okay. Carlos,
Present, teacher. Can you hear me?
yes, thank you, Carlos.
Perfect, teacher.
Awesome. Mabeli,
Present, teacher.
okay. Jose,
I'm here, teacher.
okay, very good, Jose, thank you. Judy,
Present, teacher.
great. And Lisette,
Present, teacher.
great. Okay, guys, in which question are you? 5 or 6? Or longer than that?
5, teacher.
Okay, perfect, don't worry. Sorry,
Sorry, teacher present. I don't know if you told
okay,
me.
yeah, Natalia, yes, I assumed you were having some internet problems. And just for your information, I already asked your classmates about the video on the activity, yeah, for the listening, and it works. So maybe it's because of your connection, okay?
Yeah, teacher. Yeah. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Okay, Natalia. Okay, guys, tell me when you are done, please. Okay, great. Thank you so much for telling me about your scores. Okay, my friends, very good. It was about a different, like text in which you guys had to select the best option, and the idea is for you to work on those strategies that work for you and the ones that we are also developing. Okay, now let's start our discussion. I like this topic because it's very useful for us. Yeah, talking about workplace, meetings at work, yeah, is something that is for our reality, right? So let's talk about this. I have these three questions. Let's try to be um, very active when answering. Yeah, let's have an informal conversation about this topic, and you can just share your ideas, your experiences, everything. Okay, so let's start with the first one. How often do you take part in meetings at work? How useful and relevant are they? And what kind of information do you discuss? Or what are those meetings for? Are you the kind of person who thinks that that meeting was better replaced by an email? What do you think? What's your opinion about meetings at work? Are they necessary? Are they relevant? Okay, let's talk a little bit about that. I want to listen to you. Let's go. Okay. If you are quiet, maybe because you are not working now, or just because you are so shy to talk about this topic. Come on.
Teacher, in my case, in a week, I think just I take part in just I think 2 meetings at work.
Uh-huh.
At work.
Yeah. And do you think they're relevant, Sylvia?
Yes, because these meetings often are about the projects I what is the word? I doing it and o bueno estoy ejecutando, but I don't know how to say in English.
Mm-hmm. So it's totally
And
necessary.
okay. And yes, I think they are necessary. And also, every Tuesday we have a meeting to talk about different topics. For example, today we talk about legal procedure, and it's different every week. So I think it's necessary.
Interesting. Good. Okay, guys, what about the rest of you? Tell me.
Okay,
Okay, yes, go ahead.
okay, teacher. Where I work uh, in occasion, or for example, in the last week, we had 3 times meetings or committees for a
Mm-hmm.
week. On occasion, we had a meeting with other entities or companies
Uh-huh.
for application meeting or I don't remember the name. In one application, meeting meets. Sorry, teacher. Microsoft Teams. Sorry, teacher. Okay. Because why is important for the company? Because these meetings uh, we save time. It's,
Okay. So
teacher.
you mean do you mean that with those meetings, sorry, you save time because you talk about very, very important things? You see, that's what you mean? So things that are necessary, and if you don't have those kind of meetings later, you will waste your time, and like you may do things in the wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Teacher.
That's okay. Continue. Don't worry.
No, teacher. Okay. That is all.
Okay. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, because I have heard some people who complain about meetings at work, and as I told you before, they say that those ones could be replaced by an email. Yeah, like, oh, why, do you have to be part of it? It's just inform that through an email. But in some cases that you have mentioned, it is very important. For example, your teacher Laura and I have meetings every week, of course, about everything we are doing. Yeah, and as this goes so fast, we really need to keep track of things we are doing, of course. Yeah. Okay. Well, how would you describe a productive meeting? Let's analyze that word productive and let's try to give some characteristics to those kind of meetings. Yeah, we will consider productive, useful. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you,
Eh,
Lisette.
I think productive meetings uh, last the last no more than an hour. I think that they have to go to the point and be like really concise. And if they need to have something practical, I think each member of the meeting has to be involved in that component to make sure that everything is like understand. I would describe it as this.
That's the perfect description, Lisette. Very good. Thank you. I agree with you about time management. That's one of the aspects we really need to take into consideration. Yeah. For example, if you have to just inform something, you have to be concise, as Lisette mentioned, and you have to lead, yeah, that conversation in the way that people have, interventions no longer than, I don't know, a certain amount of minutes. That way, it doesn't take longer than it is supposed to be. Yeah, it will be so hard for people to just, like be waiting for the others to finish their ideas. And if they go around the bushes, yeah, it's like they say that again and again. Okay, perfect. So productive meetings are synonyms of useful information, time management, yes, clear and concise interventions, yeah. Okay, what are some of the obstacles to productive meetings? So here we have the opposite. What do productive meetings, why don't they have? Come on, tell me about the obstacles. What are the things we may do, yeah, to cause, I don't know, the opposite of a productive meeting?
Me teacher, I think
Yes, Ian.
that one obstacle could be when the organizers don't have the a good an specific point or uh, a good point to follow in the meeting and just is talking or making gossips. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
gossiping,
so
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and that those meetings are very awful when just made those things when also where when the main speaker and talk uh, too much but don't
Mm-hmm.
say anything. I don't know, just mm, keep round. I don't know, keep. da vueltas. I don't know how you can say it.
There is a saying that is going around the bushes. That is basically like that, that you don't go straight to the point. Yeah, that is
Yes.
what you mean, like that vueltas. Yeah. Yes, I agree with you. So that is lack of planning, right, Julian?
Yes, lack of plan is correct.
Yeah, of course, those are the obstacles. Lack of planning. Oh, yeah, sorry, Mabel, you. Yeah,
Sorry, teacher.
it's okay.
Maybe it could be that the location
Okay.
is suitable, for example, polite, noisy, small, something like that, I think.
That's a good one. That's something didn't come to my mind when we started the discussion, but that is also a good one because sometimes we don't have the best places to meet, yeah, with people. And as you mentioned, lots of interruptions make people distracted. Mhm. Yes, that the atmosphere is necessary, as well as it is for learning and studying. Yeah, when we were in the pandemic, I noticed that most of my students were not in the attitude of having the meetings, and that was so hard for them to keep track of it, and be concentrated because they were on beds with pajamas. And I'm not saying that that's not comfortable, it is, but that's not the atmosphere we need for that. Yeah, so as well for all of those activities we do. Yes, Mamily, very good. Any other one?
Teacher, I remember another other one.
Yes, he
Uh,
said.
that when people sometimes arrive late to the meeting and it has already started, the speaker has to go back again to the topic that they were discussing, and it wastes time and distracts those members who were already in the meeting, and it is exhausting.
Wow, this is a very good one. And you know what? I don't know if you guys agree with your teacher, but I think that's part of our culture. Yeah, we as Colombians are not so punctual. Yeah, I remember I have worked with people from other countries and they are very, very punctual. Yes, but really punctual. And for them, it is not like they are punctual. It's like that's the way to like we should do things, right? And I remember one teacher said like, "Wow, Colombians are terrible." She has worked here in Bucaramanga and also in Medellin and also in Bogota. And in those three places, she found that common theme that we are not punctual. So it's like, oof. And Lisa is totally right because, for example, if if the situation is the opposite to what Julian mentioned, yeah, so if the meeting is very, very well planned and they have an agenda, okay, so they have to follow all of those things they're going to do. And if people come late, they will have to repeat or go again. And yeah, then other people will get distracted and bored. Okay, my friends, perfect. Any other thing you want to mention about meetings at work? Not really? Okay, so we're going to discuss meetings at work, yeah, and how we can make them productive. And we will also check out some vocabulary that is useful when we talk about um, all of these things, this topic. So first of all, let me just send you the link. We have two things to do today. I mean, we'll have lots of things to do, but like two main things that are our discussions, the ones that we are going to register. This one is the first one, that is business meetings. This one is more like giving opinions and discussing a video. So first I'm going to give you the link here. And you guys have an idea about what are the questions you guys are going to answer. Let me just show you something that I would like you to understand with this. I put 3 slides for each group. It's not that because it is very long, no, it is because it's better organized, right? So I wrote room 1, and for room 1 we have 1, 2, and 3 slides. Then I wrote room 2. And for room 2, we have the same 1, 2, and 3 slides. Yeah? So it is okay if you don't label them all, because I know that if you just write your names here where it says room 2, this slide and this one belongs to that group. Yeah, so it is okay. I did it that way because I found it more organized, yeah, than just putting everything together now. And that's the way you are going to work. We are going to watch a video and you guys will have time for watching the video together as a group. Don't worry. The video discusses, well, not discusses, but shows us like some business meetings, and it's so fun because it can just, like give us some information about things may happen. Yeah. So we are going to answer these questions. What was the objective of the meeting in the video? Why they were there for? What they were there for, sorry. Why they were there? To what extent was it achieved? Yeah, remember, to what extent is that it was like very well or not, or yes? What could have been done to make the meeting from the video more productive? Different strategies. Which of the obstacles presented in the video, because we will see some, are the most annoying to you during work meetings? Yeah? So these are the discussion questions, and the other ones are some other tags that I'm going to explain after we watch the video. So I wanted you to know the questions so you guys are looking for specific information. Okay, but enjoy it because it's kind of cool. Okay, let's watch the video first. Let me send you the link of the video as well because you will see it with your classmates. I'm just crossing my fingers for the video to work with me while I am presenting. Give me a second. Okay, guys, can you hear me now? I was talking to you.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
And can you hear me well? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So let's watch the video. Here we are.
Sorry, teacher, but I can't hear. I can listen to the video.
Okay, but you can listen to me now, right?
Yes, teacher. We can
So
listen to you.
I don't know what's wrong with this, to be honest, because I tried like different ways and it was supposed to work. Well, okay, let's try the last time. If it doesn't work, so you guys watch it to discuss it. Let's see. Because I can't hear it. Can you hear it,
No, teacher.
guys?
I can hear you,
Hello?
but the video, no.
Yes, the sound from the video. Can you hear it?
No.
No, teacher.
No, yet, teacher.
Teacher.
Boys and girls.
No, teacher. We can hear.
Okay, well. Okay. So I don't know if any of you can please share it so you guys can watch it with me before you watch it again with your classmates. Any of you, please. Is there anyone able to do it?
Me, teacher. Share
Thank you,
my
Madeline.
screen.
Yeah, because we need to watch the video. I already let you do it. Thank
Okay.
you so much. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, I was on this date the other night, and we were at this restaurant.
All right, guys, you guys ready to get started?
Hang on a second. And
Trip,
we
you
went
ready to
over-
get
Teacher, can you hear?
Yes, Madeline. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's good.
started, buddy?
Okay, hey, you guys, we're all here. We should start.
All right, thanks for coming, guys. I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about some ideas for the marketing strategy this year. So if you got one, just throw it out there. I'd love to hear 'em.
Yeah, how long is this meeting supposed to last? The schedule wasn't exactly clear.
Should be out of here in 30.
Is that approximate or
Hey guys, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I got caught in traffic.
7 minutes, actually?
What's that?
Couple is 2.
So what we're doing is we're just coming up with some ideas for our new marketing strategy.
Sure.
So, anyone?
I think we should implement Pinterest.
Ooh, that's a fun idea.
What about a publicity event in the park?
Interesting. But how are you going to plan around the weather? What if it rains?
So we'll party in the rain.
Okay, just want to emphasize there's no bad ideas here. We're just brainstorming. So.
Yeah, I'm just really thinking it'll be a huge waste of money to try to plan around the weather.
Yeah, okay, we get your concerns. Nancy, thank you.
Okay, anyone else have an idea? Ephraim?
I've always wanted to see rain fall down all at once in a big splash instead of small drops over time. I mean, think how it could impact the irrigation system.
Okay. Terry?
Well, I have an idea from my previous job that I had last year, but
Let me take that back a little bit. I have this wonderful idea, but it doesn't really make sense unless I just take it back a second and bring it forward together. It was like 3 weeks ago that I remember he said something that I couldn't understand.
Hold on a second, Terry. Hold on. Thanks for pointing. Here's what we need to do, okay? Lauren, you got this? We do a video submission contest on YouTube.
Oh, that's
okay?
been done.
It'll be on Facebook, it'll be on Pinterest, it'll be on
If
Twitter.
we do something with technology, we lose the senior demographic.
So, you guys want to see an example?
Should we be moving on to the next topic? I mean, it's already quarter after.
Quarter after. That's funny.
Who knows how to put this on the screen? Up there, because you're not going to be able to, I want you to see all the details. We have a cable. Does this cable work?
I think that's power.
I don't know if on the there's an
This one.
HDMI
That
port,
cord's not going to be long
in
enough.
the back.
Does that
there
remote
could be
go to
like
the
2 or 3,
TV?
like HDMI 1,
Plenty of time,
HDMI
guys.
2,
No rush.
HDMI
This isn't
3,
working.
I got a
and
green
then they
marker.
coincide
Call the
with
IT
each
guy.
other with,
Wait,
there's
turn
also,
what off and back
what
on?
do you call it? S-video.
Hello?
Okay, I've got it working.
Hit play. Okay, now imagine hundreds of those floating around the web. You actually, do you want to watch it one more time?
No, please.
Trip, I think you're onto something with this idea. I really like it. Carol, did you get that down?
Yep, got it.
Sorry, what is C-test up sub YT pros?
Well, I'm abbreviating to make room for all these great ideas. Contest, uploading it to YouTube, funniest, and you get a prize.
Wait, where are the other ideas?
And time.
Wait, where y'all going? We still have one.
That's very cool. Do you guys want to watch it again, or are you ready to discuss?
Yes, teacher, please.
Yeah, let's watch it again. Thank you. Okay, wait a second, Marvin. Before we watch it again, let's talk a little bit about the themes we see there. Okay, we have different personalities, right? Different kind of profiles for the meetings, right? So pay attention to those kind of behaviors, yeah, you see from people there, okay? And also pay attention to how each one interacts in the meeting, because each one is giving us specific information about it, right? Like the one that gets late, as Lizette mentioned, and he just comes up with an excuse. Yeah, I got stuck in the traffic, something like that. Yeah, all of those things will be clue in the discussion we will have. What else? Well, basically the profiles, common stereotypes we have, like for example, the one who was just checking on the phone, yeah, the one who gets late, the one who interrupts, the one who doesn't like anything. Yeah, so let's focus on that. Thank you, Marvely, for helping me. Okay, let's go.
Hey, I was on this date the other night, and we were at this restaurant.
All right, guys, you guys ready to get started?
Hang on a second. And
Trip, you ready to get started, buddy?
Okay, hey, you guys, we're all here. We should start.
All right, thanks for coming, guys. I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about some ideas for the marketing strategy this year. So if you got one, just throw it out there. I'd love to hear them.
Yeah, how long is this meeting supposed to last? The schedule wasn't exactly clear.
Should be out of here in 30.
Is that approximate or?
Hey guys, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I got caught in traffic.
7 minutes, actually.
What's that?
A couple is 2.
So what we're doing is we're just coming up with some ideas for our new marketing strategy.
Sure.
So, anyone?
I think we should implement Pinterest.
Ooh, that's a fun idea.
What about a publicity event in the park?
Interesting. But how are you going to plan around the weather? What if it rains?
So we'll party in the rain.
Okay, just want to emphasize there's no bad ideas here. We're just brainstorming. So.
Yeah, I'm just really thinking it'll be a huge waste of money to try to plan around the weather.
Yeah, okay, we get your concerns. Nancy, thank you.
Okay, anyone else have an idea? Ephraim.
I've always wanted to see rain fall down all at once in a big splash instead of small drops over time. I mean, think how it could impact the irrigation system.
Okay. Terry?
Well, I have an idea from my previous job that I had last year. But, let me take that back a little bit. I have this wonderful idea, but it doesn't really make sense unless I just take it back a second and bring it forward together. It was like 3 weeks ago that I remember he said something that I couldn't understand.
Hold on a second, Terry. Hold on. Thanks for pointing. Here's what we need to do, okay? Lauren, you got this? We do a video submission contest on YouTube.
Oh, that's
okay?
been done.
It'll be on Facebook, it'll be on Pinterest, it'll be on
If
Twitter.
we do something with technology, we lose the senior demographic.
So, you guys want to see an example?
Should we be moving on to the next topic? I mean, it's already quarter after.
Quarter after. That's funny.
Who knows how to put this on the screen? Up there, because you're not going to be able to, I want you to see all the details. We have a cable. Does this cable work?
I think that's power.
I don't know if on the there's an
This one.
HDMI
That
port,
cord's not going to be long
in
enough.
the back.
Does that
there
remote
should be
go to
like
the
2 or 3,
TV?
like HDMI 1,
Plenty of time,
HDMI
guys.
2,
No rush.
HDMI
This isn't
3,
working.
I got a
and
green
then they
marker.
coincide
Call the
with
IT
each
guy.
other with,
Wait,
there's
turn the
also,
what off and back
what
on?
do you call it? S-video.
Hello?
Okay, I've got it working.
Hit play.
Okay, now imagine hundreds of those floating around the web. Actually, do you want to watch it one more time?
No, please.
Trip, I think you're onto something with this idea. I really like it. Carol, did you get that down?
Yep, got it.
Sorry, what is C-test up sub YT pers?
Well, I'm abbreviating to make room for all these great ideas. Contest, uploading it to YouTube, funniest, and you get a prize.
Wait, where are the other ideas?
And time.
Wait, where y'all going? We still have 100% of the things to accomplish.
Okay, guys, I like content like
Plus,
that, which is
reading.
easy to understand and is like from reality, right? Okay, you guys have lots of things to discuss. The idea is that you base your answers on the video, yeah, but of course there are some of them that are just discussions from your group. Question for you: what do you prefer? Two or three people in your group? What is it better for you and more helpful and useful?
Teacher.
Three?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. So we are going to make groups of 3 and you guys are going to cover the 3 exercises. Don't feel that this is too long because there are 3 slides. No, it's just a matter of organization. Okay. So let me send you to the room, and if you guys need to watch the video again, you can do it. You guys will have time for it. Okay, how many are we now? 3. Okay, here. Second device, Carlos? No. Okay, 3, 3, 3, and 3. The problem is that one will be a 4. Okay, let's go, guys. Sorry, guys, that was my mistake. Okay, thank you for coming back. I forgot to explain one of the exercises that may be tricky for you. So I'd rather do it for all of us, okay? That's the reason why you are back here. Don't worry. Let me just wait for the others to come. Let's see if Lisette and Jerson. And I give you the explanation. Okay. The reason why you are back here is because I wanted you to know this one and to understand the instruction, yeah, in a very clear way. So Well, after you discuss the questions, then you have this exercise that combines also the comprehension we have from the video and use of English, because here you have the verbs and you have to complete these sentences in order to make them, to make sense, and also to use the verbs in the correct way. Yes, for example, the first one, I just wanted to a few minutes and talk about the marketing strategy this year. If you got one, just it out there. So I will give you the first one here. I just wanted to take a few minutes, This is like the introduction of the person who starts the meeting. In the next slide, you have this. Okay, watch the video again if necessary. And tell me what the reactions to the comments in these sentences were. So I gave you the first example for you to have it clear. In the first part, yes, when the man said, I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about the marketing strategy this year, this man asks, the reaction was asking how long the meeting was supposed to last. The other one is like already interrupting. And I also gave you the second here just for you to have a clear idea. You don't have to give me the seconds, but you have to just come up with a reaction, a possible reaction to each of these situations. What happened in the second one when the person says, sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. I got stuck in traffic. What was the reaction from the other people? There, you have to register here. For example, I don't know, another person said that as an excuse or blah, blah, blah. Or, do you understand what I mean? Is it okay? Yes, Carlos.
Yes,
Thank you for
teacher.
raising your... Okay, see.
Teacher, one
Carlos.
question. The question in slide 2 were take to the video?
Were taken from the video. Yes, they were.
Okay.
That's a good question. Yes,
Okay.
Carlos. They are actually taken like with the exact words they used. Yeah. So as soon as you have this one with your classmates, then you guys need to come up with a reaction. Yes, one reaction that any person from the meeting had towards this thing. Yes? Okay. Jean-Claude, what happens? What's that sad face for? Do you understand?
I understand. I understand.
Okay. Yes, it's kind of easy. Here, those are the words that they use in the video, and then you just have to tell me what was any of those people reactions, to these things. That's it. Like there was a person who reacted when the guy got late. So you have to explain that. It's not necessary to use exactly the same words from the video, just tell me that. Okay, we are going to check this together, don't worry. Let's go back. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, go back, guys. Oh, Carlos again. Sorry, what's up? I already sent you the invitation.
Yes, teacher, the link for the slide you sent or not?
Yeah, I did. Okay, let
Well,
me just send it
I
again.
don't have the...
Yeah, that was the
link.
first thing I did like long time ago when we started the discussion. Let me just send it again.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Brian.
Sorry, I am joining right now. Wait, we have to do anything?
Yeah, I send you to a room because they are working on an assignment. They're in group.
Yes, please, can you send me the invitation again?
Sure. Yeah. Okay, you are in room 3. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Judy. What's up?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I had problem with my connection. I'm group number 1.
Are you guys done? I'm about to call you. Are
No,
you finished? No? Okay. I will
no,
give you.
teacher, not yet. Maybe
Okay, I will
in
click it.
5
How
minutes.
many minutes? 5 minutes? Okay, perfect.
Yes,
Okay, let's go.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys, awesome job. You guys worked very, very hard today. I was checking what you guys were doing, and you almost finished the 3 slides. Yes, sorry.
Teacher, excuse me. Can you give us some minutes to finish the last exercise? Please.
Okay, it's okay, Elkin, don't worry. Maybe we can check it together and you guys can be finishing it there while we are socializing.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Don't worry. Yeah, because I want us to work on a little bit of vocabulary things which are important for me, so it's okay. Okay. I was checking what you guys were doing, and yeah, some of you were missing the last part, but not all the questions, so that's fine. Let's check it together. We can do it together. Don't worry. So let me show you what I have here for us. Look, I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about the marketing strategy this year. If you got one, just throw it out there. Yes. So I already told you about this first one. Now, sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. I got caught in traffic. So what were the reactions for this guy? Remember that a man said what? He was 7 minutes late, not 2. Actually, I'm not sure about the word late, but he said like it was 7 minutes, not 2. Yes, that was the reaction you wrote there, or is there any other one you got from the video?
Yes, teacher, this reaction.
Yeah, right. That one. It was very clear because some people get very annoyed when people are not punctual. Okay, I think we should implement Pinterest. What was the reaction for that idea or for that intervention?
Teacher, a woman said that was a fun idea.
Yeah, a woman said it was a fun idea. It is a fun idea. So if you're reporting, you say a woman said that was a fun idea. Very good, Natalia. Okay, I just want to emphasize that there are no bad ideas here. We're just brainstorming. You know brainstorm, right? When you just like give lots of ideas about one topic. So what was the reaction for that one?
Teacher, I'm not sure, but a woman said she thought there would be a big waste of money trying to plan around the weather.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a woman said it was or it would be a waste of money to plan around the weather. Yes. Okay. Who knows how to put this on the screen up there? Because I want you to, I want you to see all the details. Do we have the cables? Does this cable work? Oh my God. Okay, what was the reaction for that guy? Maybe if you did not find words, you could remember how they use their body language. Yeah, what were maybe some signs they gave, like people around him. Did they really pay attention to him when he started asking those questions? Did any of them help him with the cables and pins? Yes, do you remember that people were like looking for the cables? Yeah, they were like trying to solve the problem. So yeah, it was like effective. Yeah, the way they wanted to work to help. I think you are on to, okay, sorry, let me help you with this one just in case you have not finished. The reaction to this one is that everyone started looking for the cables. Actually, there was a woman, I guess, who said there is a green marker or something like that. Yeah. So that was the reaction. Okay. And actually, a person called them the IT guy. Yeah. The one who is in charge of technology and everything there. Yes. So that is the reaction here. Just in case you are missing that, please write it there in your slide. And the last one, I think you're onto something with this idea. I really like it, Carol. Did you get that down? So, what was the reaction for that? Carol, which is the woman, explain the abbreviations. Okay. We do not have any here related to the guy who started talking and talking and talking of, like a lot of things, and people were like, yeah, he was like going around the bushes. Okay, guys, so they were the reactions. Now let's talk a little bit about facilitators. Okay, meetings are supposed to have facilitators. Yeah, a meeting facilitator is a person whose job is to make a meeting run smoothly and efficiently because they follow a plan, because they assign interventions, yeah, like turns, and also they track or they keep track of the time, etc. A meeting facilitator can be the person who runs the meeting or one who is assigned, yeah? One of the meeting participants or an outsider whose job is only to facilitate dialogue and the decision-making process. Meeting facilitation requires confidence and people skills. If you notice, I highlighted or I put these words in bold: facilitator, facilitate, and facilitation. Why? What do you think I put them in bold? What is the goal with those words?
Like a verb, an adjective.
Yes, Natalia, it is related to use of English. Yeah, that's exactly what I did it, because now we're having an exercise related to this word formation. Remember, word formation, word transformation is also in your test. So we have to practice that. And with little exercises like this, we are getting trained. Yeah. So here we have a noun and we have a verb, and this one is also a noun. Yeah. This one can be also maybe, depending on the context, taken as an adjective if you are qualifying the person. Yeah, but basically this one is a noun. Okay, so let's check out, what time is it? Let's check out for some other skills that a facilitator needs to have. What do you think? What would be that profile for a very good facilitator? Let me just fix something here. That is, sorry, these reactions, relevant. Okay. So, my dear friends, maybe if you remember people from the video, were there any facilitators there in the video? Maybe one who was assigned and who was in charge of the meeting? Or were there any other attitudes or behaviors that show that people wanted to facilitate things in the meeting? Yeah. One guy that was a little bit annoying, not very, but a little bit annoying, was, like trying to keep the time interventions very, very strict. Yeah. That guy wanted to facilitate the meeting, but maybe he didn't have that, like attitude to do it. Yes. But of course, he wanted to facilitate that because he wanted to be, like strict with the interventions, and that's good. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about this, and then we work on an exercise like that, yeah, for word transformation. So we have here some words, yeah, and we can match them in order to create steps in facilitating meetings. Yes, invite, the objectives, I don't think so. Set the key takeaways, encourage everyone, an agenda. So try to match them, yeah, in order to create steps in facilitating meetings. Okay, let's do it, please. I will give you 2 minutes for checking the screen, and then we can share our answers. Let's go. Let's go because of the time. So, my dear friends, invite. What is the best option to match invite with?
Relevant people.
Yeah,
people.
relevant people. Mhm. Yes. Well, of course, that's the way we facilitate meetings, but in some cases we have to be with all staff. Yeah, and they need to be there. Okay. What is that, Sylvia? Oh, thank you for that, Sylvia. Thank you, thank you. Now we have set. Set.
An agenda.
Uh-huh. Yeah, set an agenda or set the objectives. What do you think? Because both make
An agenda.
sense,
Agenda.
right?
It's not better focus on the objective.
The agenda.
Uh-huh, exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So you set an agenda and you follow a plan. Good. Focus on the objectives, the goals. Why are we here? What do we need to talk about? It's just this and this. Encourage everyone.
To speak.
To speak.
Very good. Encourage everyone to speak. Mhm. Monitor progress. Yeah. Monitoring progress is very important because if we don't do that, it means that we are not getting anywhere. Yeah, like, okay, what is the goal and did we really achieve this objective? And share
The key takeaway.
the key takeaways. The takeaways in this kind of context is the conclusion, what we learned from that meeting, what we concluded and what we agreed. Yeah, that is like the takeaways. At the end, we have okay. After this discussion, these are the takeaways. Okay, good, perfect. Now let's work on this one to finish today, my friends. Your meeting, sorry, excuse me. You are a meeting facilitator. Decide what you will say in these situations. You have to use the words in brackets instead of the underlined items. Okay? Well, we don't have any underlined items because I erased them. I just want you to focus on this one. So, for example, I'm going to help you with the first one and then you guys work on the rest of them. You want to talk for a bit about the next item on the agenda. Yeah? And you remember you are the facilitator. So what are you going to say or what do you say? Do you remember the first reaction in the previous one?
Maybe can we have some minutes to discuss about the next item on the agenda?
About the next item, yeah. Or, but if you are the, okay, Sylvia, that's good and that's perfectly okay. You sounded very polite, but if you are the facilitator, you have, the way of just saying it. Okay, I just wanted to take some minutes for talking about the next item on the agenda. Yeah, that's okay. You are the facilitator, so you are the leader, and people won't take it as rude because you say that. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, and as the previous reaction, I just wanted to take some minutes. Okay, blah blah blah. Good, perfect. Let's do the others. I will give you 1 minute for checking and thinking, and we can do it as a discussion. Okay, let's go.
The topic you mentioned is of out from our scope.
Oh, okay, you are working on scope. Okay, you are missing B. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you for sharing. Okay, are we ready?
For
You
the
want,
letter B, teacher?
yes. You want to encourage your colleagues to share the ideas they have. I really like to use come up with ideas, but this one, the word throw also works very, very well for that. Okay, Natalia, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, no, teacher, sorry. It could be, don't be afraid to throw out your ideas.
Yeah, why not? Okay, throw your idea. Yes. Okay. Or maybe if you just made the condition that if you have an idea, yes, throw it out. Why not? Let me just type that one. The idea is that you guys use the word throw in the correct way. So that's what we do when we use this kind of activities, right? So there are different possibilities, of course. In some cases, what we really need to check first is if there are some common expressions with those words, yeah, because they will be the best option. If there are, for example, phrasal verbs or, like word spot, like different collocations, that would be the best option. Okay, but if not, of course, there are different possibilities, and you are using the word, which is the thing you are requested. Okay, so what did I say? If you have, what was this one? Police. Share ideas. Okay, if you have an idea, just throw it out. Throw out ideas means that. Okay. Okay, now Brian, you shared the one with scope before. Say it again, please. Okay, or any person. You can do it. Any?
We can say, I don't know, okay, we should keep the scope of the meeting, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, we should keep the scope because there is a expression with that, because we are out of it or this is out of it. Yeah, a colleague is getting off topic, so it means like talking about different things from what they need to discuss. Exactly what Julian says. Yeah, like we need to be in scope, but in scope means like, sorry, it sounds a little bit weird, so we'd rather use out of scope, which is a phrasal verb. Let me write it here, and means exactly the opposite of what Julian said. That, okay, we need to be focused. Out of scope means that it's like, okay, you are talking about different things we do not need. So why don't we say like, okay, maybe if you want to sound polite, you will say like, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid is good. Like, do you understand? I'm afraid, right? Yes. Is there any other one you want to use? I'm afraid that's outside the scope or out of scope. Yeah, that's outside the scope of this meeting, if you want to be specific. Yeah, or as Julian said, we should keep the scope of this meeting. That is the goal of it, the objective. Okay, perfect. Thank you for helping. You want to present the meeting agenda. So we have the verb run. How can we use it? You are in charge of it. Remember that you are a facilitator. So you are presenting it. So what do you say? If you want to sound like, okay, let me do it. So you can say, let me. You can say, let me run the agenda, but it sounds better if you say run through the agenda. Yeah, that is like, okay. For example, say, okay, I'm running through the agenda. This is what we're gonna do. Let me show you. Okay, let me run through the agenda. Please let me explain what we're going to do. Okay, good. Now, my friends, to finish today, you want to emphasize that the participants still haven't made a decision. And you have the word point. What can we say? Use it as a verb, not as a noun. When you want to emphasize something, when you want to highlight something, you want to what? This, but in not in a literal way. You want to point, and what is the preposition for it? Point out. Yes. So you can perfectly repeat the same. You say like, okay, I want to point out, yes, or I would like to, if you want to sound more polite, I would like to point out that we haven't made any decision, or you, yeah. I would like to point out that you, because maybe you are the facilitator, but you are just having that role there, yeah, and you are not part of that discussion. So I would like to point out that you haven't still made a decision. Point out is like when we say in Spanish, quiero resaltar qué tal cosa. Quiero, ¿cómo se llama la? Recalcar, ajá, recalcar, ya, recalcar, resaltar, enfatizar en esto. ¿Ok? Es como, bueno, para recordarles que no han tomado una decisión, ¿ya? I want to point out. It's like, okay, guys, I want to point out that, blah, blah, blah. And the last one, my dear, oh no, two more. You want to make sure that a colleague has the same idea as you about the task they needed to do. And we use the word page, and that's very similar to Spanish. So
We are the same page.
We are on the same page, yeah. Yeah, very good. We are on the same page. Thank you. Thank you, girls, and thank you, Sylvia, in the chat. So you basically say, like, if you are asking a question, because I think that this is a question, you want to make sure that a colleague has the same idea. So it's like, okay, I want to make sure, so I want to ask you, yeah? So you can just say, are we on the same page? Yes. But if you are sure, you can say, oh yeah, that's right. We are on the same page. But I'm making a question because of the sentence here. Okay, to finish, you want to start talking about the next item on the agenda. Move. That's very easy as well, and that's very common. So,
Move on.
yes, move on. Move on, but it requires another preposition because you're I mean, like moving to. Yes. So we use move on and to. So you say, okay, let's move. Okay, on and then to. Yeah, like move on is like what we have, yeah, like change. And to is when we want to get. So let's move on to, what is it here? The next time on the agenda. To the next item on the agenda. Perfect, guys. Okay, my dear friends, sorry about the minutes, the extra minutes, excuse me, please. I hope you have a wonderful night. And remember that for tomorrow, you guys have an assignment for me, the listening one that I assigned yesterday, okay? Don't forget to work on it. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Okay, teacher, bye. Have a good
Teacher,
night.
bye.
Bye, teacher.
Take care, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye and take care. See you tomorrow.